on the side of the street, on top of mountains, in the middle of the rice fields, and, as you'll soon discover why, in graveyards as well. If you've ever been to Japan, chances are you would have seen this guy, Jizo-san, around. But why? Why do we see Jizo-san everywhere? And what's up with the baby clothes? Jizo-san is not just a protector of physical travelers, but also those who get caught up in what is one of Japan's grimmest legends. When I said that Jizo-san was the protector of all travelers, I meant all travelers, including ones that you probably wouldn't think of. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, to answer the why is Jizo-san everywhere question, you're going to have to know about his Shinto manifestation, Do-sojin. What? Jizo-san has a Shinto manifestation? Yes, like a whole lot of other Buddha do. In fact, this is why Shinto and Buddhism have been able to coexist in Japan for a very long time. Something I touch on in this video. In Japan, there is a concept called Honji Suijaku. Honji is the original Buddha, and Suijaku is the trace, or the Shinto manifestation. In the Honji Suijaku theory, it's believed that Buddha take on a Shinto manifestation in Japan, and through this Shinto manifestation, they are able to provide salvation to the people. In the case of Jizo-san, Jizo-san is the Honji Buddha. Jizo-san's Shinto manifestation is Do-sojin, which literally translates to road ancestor deity. Historically, Do-sojin are the guardians of borders and paths, and they're often found in the form of small stone statues on the side of the road, or sometimes in small shrines called hokora. No one knows exactly when or where Do-sojin originated. What is known, however, is that after Buddhism's arrival in Japan, our red bibbed friend became the main guardian god of travelers and pilgrims. What is it about Jizo-san that makes him so special? Well, Jizo-san's full name is Jizo Bodhisattva of the Great Vow. The Great Vow? The Great Vow. Jizo-san's Great Vow is to instruct all beings as they make their way through the Six Realms. The Six Realms? The Six Realms, which of course are part of the 10 realms of Buddhist cosmology. What? You haven't heard of the 10 realms of Buddhist cosmology? These realms aren't just abstract ideas. They're part of samsara, the Buddhist cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. In Buddhist cosmology, there are 10 realms or worlds we are reborn into as we collect karma and go about our lives. These realms are divided into the first 6, called the 6 realms or the 6 paths, and the final 4 ends with enlightenment. The 6 realms are number 1, the Hell realm, number 2, the Hungry Ghosts realm, number 3, the Animals or Beasts realm, number 4, the Human realm, number 5, the Titans or Warlike Demigod realm, and number 6, the God or Celestial Beings realm, in that order. Yamabushi, such as myself, even reenact these realms when we do Yamabushi Shugyo training. For example, the Animals or Beasts realm is practiced through no personal grooming. To know what the other ones are, well, you're just going to have to join the training. These 6 realms are also part of the reason for the 6 rings that you find in Jizo-san's shakujo, the long staff that he holds. It's also why you'll often see Jizo in groups of 6. We Yamabushi also use a shakujo during training, such as when we chant Buddhist chants, or some Yamabushi even have a really long one that they use when they walk. Shakujo are meant to scare off demons and let little creatures know not to get trampled on. Jizo-san holds his 6-ringed shakujo and also has a jewel called Hoju. This jewel is believed to fulfill wishes as it shines through the darkness of ignorance. It symbolizes hope, compassion, and the power to guide us on the path to enlightenment. Jizo is always wrapped in 3 simple monk's robes, showing his humility and his commitment to serve. Jizo sits or stands on a lotus, a very common motif in Buddhism. The lotus is the Buddhist symbol of purity, a reminder that even in the muddy mess of samsara, we can still rise above and bloom. Now back to Jizo-san's vow. Jizo-san vowed to never stop until all of us have made our way through the 6 realms. Not only that, he vowed not to attain Buddhahood until all hells are empty. Jizo-san is really taking one for the team, so much so his own Buddhahood, is dependent on all of us making our way through the six realms. Before, when I said that Jizo-san was the protector of all travelers, I meant all travelers, including ones that you probably wouldn't think of. This is where the red bibs and caps come in. Bibs are usually associated with babies, right? That's no coincidence. Jizo is particularly connected to children, especially those who die before their parents, in fact. This includes stillborn, miscarried, or aborted children. In Japan, many families hold special rites called mizuko kuyo. These are special ceremonies to help honor the child and guide them towards peace. And it's in these rituals that Jizo-san offers compassion, protection, and a safe passage for the souls that didn't have a chance to grow. But it gets even darker than this. Jizo-san is not just a protector of physical travelers, but also those who get caught up in what is one of Japan's grimmest legends, the Sai no Kawara legend. According to the Sai no Kawara legend, the children that pass away before their parents are caught in a state of limbo for the anguish that they cause their parents. And according to this legend, there is a river. It's called the Sanzu River, which is a bit like the Buddhist equivalent to the river Styx. And the souls of these children are condemned to stack rocks on top of each other in a futile attempt to build a stairway to heaven. And just when they're starting to make some progress, there are these evil demons that come along and knock the stone towers over. And to make matters worse, there is this evil hag called Shozuka no Baba, and Shozuka no Baba strips the children of their clothes, leaving them vulnerable and afraid. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, those demons from before beat the children with these iron clubs. Won't somebody please think of the children? Never fear. This is where Jizo-san comes in. Jizo-san gathers the children under his long robes, shielding them from the demons and the old hag, and providing them with comfort and safety. And here, in the world of the living, kind souls help as well, by stacking stones in place of the children to get them one step closer to paradise. And the red bibs and caps, they aren't just for decoration. They're offerings of protection placed by grieving families and compassionate strangers alike. The color red is also very easy to explain. Red is a color believed to ward off evil in Japan. So the next time you see a Jizo statue or a stack of rocks on the side of the mountain, you'll know someone is watching out for travelers in every sense of the word. Now you know what Jizo-san is all about. Do him a little favor. Be kind to others, build up your karma, and the next time you see him, say a little prayer, not just for yourself, but for all of those journeying through this world and the next. If you like this video, check out my video about how Japanese people can be Shinto and Buddhist at the same time. Or for something a little bit different, check out this video about Japan's most popular location you've never heard of. Get updates from rural Japan with the Kiwi Yamabushi newsletter at kiwiyamabushi.com. I'm Tim Bunting, the Kiwi Yamabushi, ka kite ano, and I'll see you next time.